it once again.
How's it going? Welcome. This is TJ, the co-managing partner of M5 Property Addicts. And today again, I am out at GAFCO, the Florida building, and I am here today with our M5 Tshwane partner, Hubert. How's it going, Hubert?
And yourself?
Good. So a lot of people they were asking us, you know, you're starting off this building and you've never done a big building before, but there's a little bit of power when it comes into being in a team. I would have never done this project, or should I say Reza and I would have never done this project if Hubert was not in our team, because Hubert, your background, you've been doing a lot of developments for the last, 10, 15 years?
About 15 years, yeah.
15 years, good. And tackling up a project like this one was a walk in the park for you, right?
Yeah, I was a semi-major renovation, but it's just tying up the teams together and getting all the relevant people and the relevant skill sets.
Yeah.
Just to do it all in a certain time frame and just phase it out like we've done.
Okay, good. So we started off with about 15 units on the residential side, and we said we were going to move in by the 1st of June. How far are we doing with units number 1 to 5?
No, look, 1 to 5 actually, the first unit is rented out as we speak.
Okay, good.
And the other 5 is tenantable. I think the estate agents got people
Lined up already?
Lined up to move in within the next week.
Yeah.
So the first 5 we are done with. I think phase 2 is the top 5. If you can just pan over there, the next. Thanks, Jenna. Just the next level is about 95% complete. We're just waiting for the kitchens and kitchens to be fitted, and then we do the last bit of tiling.
Yeah.
And but we're already set and ready to be tenanted by the end of the month.
Okay.
All of them.
All right. So unit 1 to 5 already. We now have a tenant in unit number 1. I did have a meeting with our estate agent on Thursday. She's got about 9 people lined up. 2 of them already have paid over and above the first one. And what's the progress on unit number 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
Yeah.
Like I said, now we are done with all the floors, windows, painting, ceiling, skirtings, tiling.
Yeah.
We're just awaiting the cupboards.
Yeah.
And after the cupboards, the plumber can just come and fit the sanitary wares.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Okay, good. 11 to 15?
11 to 15, still got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah.
Finishing up with that wooden floors, they need to be sanded and sealed.
Yeah.
Painting is 90% done.
Yeah.
Same with them, we also instructed the cupboard, the kitchen cabinet maker so he's already in the factory building those units.
Okay.
So they are going to be fitted in the next week or 2.
Yeah.
And I think we should give them off about a week after the top 5. They're not lagging so much behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, the aim still is to give off the units, all of them, by month end.
Okay. So we're talking about units number 2, because obviously now 1 we have already tenanted.
Correct.
Units number 2 all the way to 15. They'll be ready for month end, but we already have some people that can move in between.
Correct.
And those units are good. But I also see in the background there, which is the commercial piece where the offices are going to be. We were aiming to start that off once we have completed on the residential side.
Correct. Yeah.
But now I see you've already kick-started that process as well. How far are we there in terms of your schedule?
Yeah, so what we decided to do there is we had the builders that we used to change the inside units from 1 sleeper to 2 bedroom units.
Yeah.
And while I had the building team on site, when we were finished inside all the units of the building work,
Yeah.
I said while we got the teams on site, we moved them there to the commercials.
Okay.
We took out everything inside. As you know, it was burned down quite extensively.
Yeah.
And we used the existing framework that was there, the layouts,
Yeah.
and we decided to keep it commercials.
Yeah.
So we redid the whole. We're just gonna make it again six commercial units.
Yeah.
Offices to rent.
Yeah.
And yeah, there by next week, end of next week, we'll be finished with the plastering and we can start putting on the roof.
Okay, good stuff. So that is the update of where we are today in terms of the residential unit together with the commercial. What we're going to do is we're just going to take you in one of the units that we have completed between 1 to 5, and we'll take you through into another unit which we have completed between 5 to 6. They're all uniform, just for you to see the layout of how it's looking like. But thanks a lot for watching, and this is the update. Cheers and God bless. Bye. All right, so this is one of the units, and you can see there we've got a new doors. We've got a new security screens that we've put in. The windows been plastered, they've been put in already, painted all throughout. New handles that we plugged in. If we walk in here, we're able to see that this was a 1 bed 2 bath, but this is where we've added in an additional wall. So this is part of the 6 to 10. So all the units are kind of like looking the same way as this one is looking. So the electricals, they're still busy with it now. We can see there. This is part of the top roof. So we still need to look out for the ceilings there. The guys for the ceilings, they are here actually today, starting off at the bottom. And then there we go. So this is bedroom number 1. And from bedroom number 1, I am going to go into bedroom number 2. The tiles, wooden tiles in here, they were okay. So you can see there that they've all been worked on. Nice and clean now. The entire room has been fully now painted. And that's our current ceiling, the way it's looking. Quite stinky. But in the next week or 2, that will be sorted out. All right. And if we go into the kitchen, the tiling and the floor, it started. Great progress. And we can see the cupboards that were in here. Some of them we were not able to salvage them at all. So we've taken all of them out. So all of them, they're being measured now, and at the factory, they're going to be made there. If I go into the bathing room, and this is something that we're going to be doing on all of our bathing room. If you see there, this toilet is quite looking bad, right? I won't take you inside. If you look at the sink, this sink is kind of like okay. But if we look at the bath here, this is quite a very old bath. But we've got a way in which that we are going to refurbish it and bring it back to life again. And already we have started doing the refurbishment in one of the units, and I am going to take you there. But basically this is the update of one of the units, which is between 6 and 10, and we're now going into number 1 to 5, just to show you what it will look like. Just going down so that you can appreciate to see what it looks like as we're going down. That's part of the commercial. From here you can see all the work that's happening there. And if you're looking from this side, this is the entire building. Where we are doing the refurbishment there, that's commercial on the top. At the bottom is also some shops. On the left hand side is residential, that's number 11 to 15. And as we come through here, and now in full view, that will be unit number 10 all the way to number 5 coming through this way. All right, and we're going to go into the bottoms. All right. Okay, walking in, Again, you can see that the doors, these are fresh new doors that we've put in, and the floors again done, and it's been nicely painted everywhere. We'll put in a nice gray paint. The reason that we use this is, like I've mentioned in our previous videos, is that we utilize this gray so that, you know, we don't have to paint all the time whenever a tenant is moving out. And this is a roof paint actually that we utilize. So whenever there's a new tenant that comes in, we'll just need to wash it through. Much more, a little bit more, less expensive, because bringing in someone to wash here could be something like 300 to 500 in today's time, rather than painting the whole unit. Okay, that's the existing cupboards. Quite a spacious room this one is. I'm still needing to walk backwards all the way. And if you look at those cupboards there, we are going to just paint them with some enamel and put in some new handles, and that will look pretty. Right, I'm going to go into the toilet, into the bath, and if you see, this toilet now has been worked on. The whole process is called enameling. So the guys, he came out, he did the enamel for us. So this sink here, together with this bath, they looked exactly like that at the bath, if not worse actually. And these guys here, they have done a great job to refurbish, to resuscitate this bath. And this bath is now looking much, much pretty. Okay, all right. There we go. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. This is TJ. Goodbye.